This is a typical public school in Manila. As you can see, it's still kind of dark. It's not even 6 in the morning, but these children are already rushing to get to class. That's because students here are learning in shifts. I'm Barnaby Low at one of the biggest elementary schools in the Philippine capital, and here classrooms are filled with as many as 45 students in the morning and another 45 in the afternoon. And each of those classrooms is one half of a standard classroom.
We are accommodating a regular classroom into more than 80 pupils in a regular standard size classroom.
The situation here, unfortunately, isn't isolated. The Philippines currently needs 165,000 classrooms to meet demand. And to achieve a 2028 target, the government needs to build 55,000 new classrooms a year. Construction isn't just slow, it's been expensive as well, with each classroom costing between $44,000 and $65,000. Now, contrast with this classroom in Naga City in the central Philippines, which looks similar, right? Concrete walls, same size windows, maybe slightly better ventilation. It's got its own toilet. But here's the huge difference. This was built for less than $18,000, and not by the government, but by an NGO.
When we build the classroom, the entire process is very straightforward and transparent, from bidding for contractors to the accounting costs.
The disparity has some people asking, are government-built classrooms made of gold?
And we can even think of, is there a possibility that some of these constructed school buildings and reported based on records are actually non-existent?
So the government is now considering a partnership with NGOs not only to fast-track construction, but to minimize allegations of corruption, especially because the agency tasked with building classrooms is the Public Works Department, the agency that's facing scrutiny for billions of dollars it's spent on flood control projects. And in the same way, critics say greed may have worsened floods and killed people. Delayed classrooms and inflated costs could also be dashing the hopes and dreams of the next generation.
Two weeks after a powerful earthquake destroyed a school building in Davao Oriental, students and teachers are struggling to keep classes going. A snapshot of the country's deepening classroom crisis. Rafael Bosano with that story.
2 weeks following the destruction of Manay National High School's three-story building for the doublet earthquake that rocked Davao Oriental barely 2 weeks ago, its principal says they are making do with what is available. This means turning every usable space into a makeshift classroom, which is far from ideal.
Shifting na lang kami. So yung mga classrooms, meron pa man kaming magamit na, di ba dito sa SDP building, itong sa opisina ko, ano man ito, library, reading center, then office ng accounting, HE, laboratory, tapos clinic, school clinic.
Even the school gym and canteen are now being used to accommodate classes. But the loss goes beyond the classroom, since many learning resources like televisions were destroyed, buried under collapsed buildings. According to the Department of Education, the country lacks some 148,000 classrooms. Assistant Secretary Aurelio Bartolome explains the shortage is not only driven by the rise in enrollments, but also due to calamities that damage schools.
Marami rin tayong mga classroom na nasisira. Nagko-contribute din po yan sa shortage. So, doon sa budget po na sinabit namin nung una, ang inaasahan namin ay makapagtayo ng mga 4,800 classrooms for this 2026.
The DepEd is looking to partner with the private sector to shore up the number of classrooms.
Meron kami mga package na pinuput together kasama ng ADB kung saan 15,000 classrooms will be built within the next 2 to 3 years. That's package one. The next package will be 40,000 classrooms with the help of the World Bank naman to be built in the next 4 to 6 years.
The dire situation has prompted Senator Bam Aquino to call on President Marcos to certify as urgent Senate Bill 121, or the Classroom Building Acceleration Program. The Senate bill seeks to decentralize the construction of classrooms from the Department of Public Works and Highways by tapping local government units and non-governmental organizations.
Mahalaga po na ilagay na lang po natin yung responsibilidad ng paggawa ng classroom sa mga grupo at tao na kaya talagang gawin ito sa madaliang panahon at sa tamang presyo.
As natural disasters and health concerns impact the education sector, the DepEd is implementing a wellness break from October 27 to 30. Secretary Angara said the break acknowledges the growing physical and emotional strains on both students and teachers caused by these disruptions. But parents have mixed reactions.
Maganda yung mahabang bakasyon pero yung lesson, sabi nga nung kapitbahay namin na ano lang kayo natutulungan sa mga bata kasi nung nakaraan ang dami po nilang walang pasok.
Pabor po sa akin na makabakasyon yung mga bata kasi sa amin uwi po pa kami ng probinsya.
A 2024 study by the Philippine Institute for Development Studies found that during academic year 2023-2024, more than 50 of the total 180 school days were lost due to disruptions from various kinds of calamities, resulting in poor learning outcomes. With science and data pointing to the possibility of more violent storms, among other types of hazards, the challenge now is to ensure the quality of education and the welfare of students is safeguarded.